Welcome to the channel. My favorite thing, we've got the camper hooked up, kayak tucked in the back of the truck. We're heading to New Orleans. We're going to fish 4 different areas. I'll have a link for all of the locations in the description. Some beautiful roadside launches and, as always, some very pretty sights. But it's going to be an eventful trip. You'll hear a story about the kayak and a lot more to explain as we go along. Hope you'll enjoy. Let's have a better day than this guy. Right in the middle of the bayou. Such a bummer what these storms do. Darn it. Well, it's been an eventful morning. We're out on Lake Pontchartrain. Had big plans to cover a good bit of water, but the pedal drive on my Old Town topwater kayak finally gave out. It's almost 7 years. It's not that long, but it's had a lot of miles. And even with good cleaning and spraying, it's finally corroded to where it will not turn. So you can see I've got the paddle out, and I'm just tucked in here fishing some docks. That beautiful Lake Pontchartrain out that way. I'm not going very far out there with just the paddle. But we'll make the most of the day. I'm hopeful that Old Town can help me out. I want to stay in this kayak for sure. It's been awesome. But we need a new pedal drive. Alright. You notice the lower camera mount, my selfie stick just kind of gave out also. It's been one thing after another. We're going to find some fish regardless. I'll keep you posted on what comes of a new pedal drive. Well, as you can see, I might have jinxed myself by filming that sunken boat in the bayou, but nonetheless, we were going to keep a positive attitude. We're fishing along some rocks after those docks, and we're going to make the most of the day. It's a beautiful day out there. I just couldn't go quite as far, but this is a really nice rock jetty at the entrance of Lake Pontchartrain. And I'm having to use my anchor a lot now that I don't have my pedals, and it's a pretty nice system with the anchor trolley. Well, we ended up making more than the most of it. We didn't catch a ton of fish, but there's a bass, a nice little speckled trout, beautiful flounder. We caught a couple of those, and a couple of really nice redfish. What a day it ended up being. Easy to go. And we got back to the campground, Salt Bayou Campground, as I said before, and I'll have a link for that in the description also. It's a great place to stay. There'll be a little bit of a review coming up. Hope you enjoy, and more about the Old Town kayak coming up as well. You'll hear the end of the story at the end of the video. Entrance to Salt Bayou Campground, Slidell, Louisiana. Man, he's done a great job. Paved up the roads at the entrance. Still have the miniature little golf course, putt-putt. Beautiful pool, large checkerboard, and just a cool overall campground. Lots and lots of spots. Nice cool little office there at the front. Got some cabins over here, and they've really fixed up the little laundromat, washateria there. Super nice to have, especially when you're doing a lot of fishing. Real nice setup. And I stay down here, the bottom part of the campground, right next to the bathhouse. It's one of the nicer bathhouses that I've ever seen at a campground. Individual rooms for showering, all the facilities you need right there, very safe and secure. It's tucked in right along the little bayou that goes into a beautiful fishing pond as well. Here's the kayak launch, again, right at the bottom of the campground. Well situated, easy access. Put you into that little bayou that heads, like I said, into a beautiful fishing pond. And if you want to go 3 miles or so, it takes you all the way to Lake Pontchartrain. Salt Bayou Campground, Slidell, Louisiana. Great spot. Well, here it is. The new mode of transport. No pedal drive. We're going to have a hole in the kayak. We'll do a lot of standing, sight fishing, and poling around with the paddle. And yep, we got the Crocs. Waterproof. Let's go. Good morning. What a beautiful little bayou. right off the edge of the campground. Cut through here about 75 yards or so, 100 yards, and you're into a great brackish pond. Let's see what we can do. Already saw some fish busting. Gotta try not to lose GoPro or my head under these bushes. Oh yeah.
Lots of wasps and snakes and gators.
There's the bathhouse. Great spot. Camper is just right over there to the left. Alright, I think we got a bass. Right away. Oh no, better. Better, get him in here. Unbelievable. Right in the little bayou. Look at that. Beautiful flounder. Whoa, you gotta be kidding me. We haven't even left the campground yet. And he's got shrimp whiskers sticking out of his mouth. Heck of a hook set. Look at that. Way to start the morning. Gonna let this guy go. Thank you, buddy. Well, one thing about this Old Town kayak, it's so well built. Even when the pedal drive finally went out, like I told you yesterday, you can take it out and paddle around, and this kayak paddles really well. Can cover a lot of distance very easily. Get a little bit of water in the hull, but that's all right. Especially in the summer, cool off the feet. But man, you can still do some great fishing, do some sight fishing. There was something surfacing right there. We're gonna find them. Old Town Topwater PDL. It's now called a Sportsman kayak. This is a 10-foot 6-inch, man. It's an awesome little kayak. Gonna get that pedal drive replaced and we'll be back in business. All right, I think we got a good redfish here. Either that or it's a big bass, but I'm pretty sure it's a red. Oh yeah, he's turning me around. No pedals today. We're paddling around. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Man, this is something. Right by the campground. Come on. Easy to pull me around when I don't have the pedals. Just enjoy it. Man, that's a pretty one. Come on. Got him. Oh yeah. Nice, pretty one. Whoa. Let's get out of here. I bet there's more up there. There it is. Nice, beautiful, bright orange. Boy, that is pretty. Thank you, buddy. There's the lure of choice. Can work it right over the grass for the most part, especially when you're moving around a lot. It's a little bit more effective than jigging. Spinner with a holy jolly matrix shad, 1/8 ounce jig head, very light. Works great. There we go. I was just wondering how there couldn't be fish in here. Man, it's just too perfect. Fighting like a red. Oh, he got off, son of a biscuit. That was a red. God, we can't afford to lose him. Come on. Man, that is some if I've ever seen it. Very cool little spot. Entrance to the big lake right behind the campground. Really cool old barn back in here. And there was one flounder right in that spot earlier this morning. Didn't catch a ton, but it was a beautiful day, and that's one beautiful redfish. Next morning, we're heading out to Irish Bayou. Nice little roadside launch, puts us into Irish Bayou. We're tucked away there. We're right next to I-10. Let's hope no one wants to come down here and mess with the truck. Should be some decent fishing. Let's go. Irish Bayou, a great fishing spot right off of I-10, and there are plenty of roadside launches there. We were going to search for them. This is a big pond right at the launch spot, and it's very shallow, a lot of grass in there. You can see that I'm standing and using this kayak. Again, another great part of this Old Town kayak. It's small, but it's super stable. Great sight fishing. Here we go. Saw one tailing, took a couple of casts, and then he thumped it. Man, there's a lot of grass out here. I'm seeing a lot of activity on the water. Get this guy in. A lot of grass. Bright orange. You can see him from way down there. Look at that thing. Come on, buddy. Gave himself away. Tailing beautifully. Oh, it's a big old fish. And he pooped out quick. Must have been all the grass for sure. Got a little weighted, weedless hook. You screw that lure in there. Then you put the hook through it and you rest it up on top. Makes it pretty weedless. You can actually tip it in there and make it completely weedless. Very good little lure with a little weight on it. 1/8 ounce. That's what we're looking for every day. Beautiful. Thank you, buddy. Revive him a little bit. He's kicking. Let's see what he weighs. Length he is. Right about 30 inches. There he goes, back down into the grass. Surely made the most of those few days, especially after that pedal drive finally busted on me. But overall, that Old Town kayak and their products are just the best. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Caught another little redfish. I was about as tired as this guy. Here's a review. That pedal drive came in no time. Thanks again, Old Town. John and Ryan, thank you. Well, there it is. Brand new pedal drive. Clean as a whistle, smooth as silk. Oh, that's tempting. Makes me want to get out there right now. I gotta clean the kayak though, wash it out. Put the spacers on. Keep it in there real secure, keeps it from wobbling. That's a good addition. I added my little felt rubber rod holders. So keep it all clean. I'm gonna spray this thing down every single time I use it. Man, let's go. That was quick. Amen. There it is again. All propped up. Beauty. Let's go. I can't promote this Old Town kayak and their line of products more than I do. It is just an amazing company, great kayaks. And also Pack and Paddle here if you live locally, Lafayette, Louisiana. They sell those kayaks directly, great store. But thanks a lot to John and especially Ryan for the help. So generous and just a great company again. I'm very happy to have that pedal drive back, and we're gonna get out there and catch some more beautiful flounder, more beautiful redfish, and do some great camping. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you on another one real soon.